Hey guys, it's Laurel and Pierre with Blue Ox on the Run, and today is inspection day. We are inspecting this Dynamax REV 24 RB for our customer who's in California. We are his eyes today. We've got something exciting to share with you. He's got a feature on here that's really unique. At lunchtime, we're going to regroup. Pierre's going to be on the outside, I'm going to be on the inside, and we're going to share with you our findings thus far. And at the end of the day, we will recap everything that we have found on this unit.
So it is sold until further notice. Now it looks really nice. We've walked through it quickly, just came in, and this is, I'm kind of impressed. 2017, we'll see what's going on, but just to give you an idea, Dodge driven, ram frame, you got hydraulic, you got propane on there, you got frameless windows, doors lock. I mean, there's a lot of little details that even in 2017 it was kind of nice to see. Compartment, there's actually some room in there. I'm kind of excited and impressed to see this. LED lights, you know, they tried to do something really nice with this REV. It's funny, well, right there I see stuff that I'm gonna have to look through, but roof cap, I'm sure I'm gonna end up with sealant up there and what it's gonna look like, and so we'll report on that. But for now, a quick overview. Shower, cable, I mean, everything is kind of neat. They actually did a nice thing, Truma, water heater on demand, so we'll see if that works. Propane hole, sewer hose outfit, there's none in there, so now we know. In here there was nothing, it's just a little compartment, but I don't know, maybe you can put your 2 screwdrivers and your adjustable wrench in there. So nice unit, you know, 16-inch tire. Well, right there we have a dangling trim, but no big deal, detail I guess. So we'll see how that pans out once Laurel been through this. Wow, look at this, they even had their own carpet REV. So that's kind of nice. But that feature inside, yeah, I think it's going to excite a lot of us. I was surprised myself. So, well, you want to give us a quick glimpse of what you'll see inside? So that way we'll see after what we found. If we found something, this might be the perfect unit without a flaw. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, we are going to be at the Hershey, Pennsylvania RV show, and that show is actually from, I just have to look, September 14th through the 18th. Now on Friday, we have been invited by our very great friends, MJ and Izzy of Endless RVing, to join them in the Matt's Review booth from noon to 1, and we would love to meet you there. Now the booth number is number 586 and number 587. So come by, ask us questions about what an RV inspection is all about.
All right, lunchtime recap. So I've done the fluid sample. The customer requested a fluid sample for the engine, which is kind of nice. Only has 22,000 miles, but it's worth knowing where we're at, where we're going. Also on the generator, which we should have known a little bit better. It was supposed to be 248 hours, which actually when I saw it and I took the sample and checked the meter, it was 24.8 hours. So we could have went by not doing that on this one, but also went on the roof. I've seen what I had to see on the roof. There's a couple of sealant places I got to do on the edges. I went onto the undercarriage. I actually found a life safety issue on the gas tank itself. Right behind the driver's side, there's the nozzle or the opening where you put the fuel. It goes right underneath the seat. Well, from underneath the carriage, there's gas coming out of this junction where the nozzle comes into the tank. So as you're traveling, this is coming, your wind's going that way, you're going that way, the gas will drip, and what's right behind about 2 feet from the driver's and the gas tank position? You're right, a muffler. So you figure it out. If you know, let us know in the comment what that could do. That could be a surprise. So then we went around the camper, and I got the awning, which is a 2017. So the awning was kind of nice. It did perform well, did get out good. Everything's working on the light, but it's a little bit nasty, to not say dirty. So I'll tell the customer, and this is a tip that you got to do too, when you have a dirty awning like this, you ask one of your friends nicely, can you do me a favor? And you'll give them a beer. And you know, friends with beer, they'll do anything. So you just ask them if they can please wash your awning as you're doing something inside. Believe me, they'll take a shower. You're gonna be with a brush and the hose underneath the awning. I'm sure some of you have done it. If not, get some beer and hire some of your friends. So after this awning, it was the propane. That's a big thing that we found. So on the propane itself, on the system itself, I should have done it before because Laura was inside and she tries the fridge, she tries the stove, and well, we saved her. She's still alive today, so it wasn't as bad, but the drop leak on the propane test was really bad. So I had Laurel help me out because in order for me to go shut off the valve to come back outside, the manometer was going about 3-4 miles an hour going down. So that was a nice surprise, which we test over and over, and I got some fluid that I check if it's not my fittings and stuff, but now we got a major problem. So that's a life safety issue. And then the other one was the refrigerator. So on the refrigerator, we actually have the same principle as a water heater. So you get a propane line that comes into the system that should be sealed with hot temperature silicone, or, well, as you can see, this is the problem we have. So the silicone didn't adhere to the bottom base of the refrigerator inlet. So what's gonna happen if you got a propane leak? It comes into your living quarters, so you don't want that to happen. So then I ended up in the back side of the unit. We had a couple of sealant issues on the back that's gonna be reported on the report. And from there, well, I still have all the wells to do and stuff to do, so we'll recap in a couple of minutes at the end of the day to try to sum up where we're at.
Starting here in the cab area, you can see all this trim right here and here that's falling down. Yes, it's minor, but at the same time, you don't want to buy something and find it like this. And as far as the couch goes, here, each end cap, nothing is in place. Everything is loose and moving. There's no rips or tears. There are a few minor stains, nothing major, but still I want to tell. And here, you can see the stain here on the wall, and same here down on the floor. But as far as the leather itself, it's all perfect mint condition. Coming into the refrigerator, we've got, this was not turned on first thing this morning, but at the same time, the freezer is getting cold. The fridge is not getting cold, both electric or propane. So there's definitely something wrong with that. The cabinets, they're perfect. I've got to tell you, these are solid. So I'm really happy about that. All the countertops, the water pressure in here, the stove works great. In the bathroom, we had a GFCI that is not working. So no matter what we've done, it's just not working. So that's definitely an issue. And we'll see what the end of the day will bring. If you're enjoying our videos, please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. That is going to let you know when our next video comes out. So it's 10:05 and we're just finishing up our day. We have been here working on this unit since 9:30 this morning. But I have to tell you, I'm really impressed. As far as the inside stuff, we have a lot of light leather, comfortable leather, but there are some scuff marks where I'm talking minor. And same with the ceilings. Nothing that a little, tough love, rubbing, scrubbing can get off. I think our customer is going to be extremely happy. So for me, I think this is a great unit, and I have got to show you something that is the secret. The secret.
The secret.
The secret. Check this out. I think this is the coolest feature. Talk about slick and easy, so you still can have sleeping arrangements on the bottom for the couch and the table. So it's kind of like a bunk bed. If somebody were to,
that you can bring up. So
yeah, you've got a ladder here.
To show. Yeah. For me, that was kind of cool. I've never
here.
seen this, so that's kind of a neat setup.
And it just stows away nicely, and it is slick, just like that. So for the inside, I think our customer from California is going to absolutely love his new home because he's going to live in this.
So you didn't find nothing special other than
the GFCI in the bathroom,
Yep.
that we didn't get that to work again. Just, you know, a little scratch on the front of the refrigerator. Nothing major was inside. We're talking just minor stuff, but I think that overall he knows he's getting a 2017, and we didn't find anything. I didn't find anything in here that was major except the GFCI.
Finally, I get to sit down. I actually get to try this. This is kind of nice. We still haven't figured out how we could bring this down and put the cushion so it would. There must be a little pipe somewhere that should have come with this, so you could actually lower this, because there's a screw here. I kind of like the idea. It was kind of nice, but there should have been a shorter tube that would bring it to about this level, and then you put those two back. So I don't know if it's missing or so. So that's kind of a nice feature too, with the famous bed from up there. That's nice. So for me outside, I think I talked about the propane leak, which is major. That's the big thing, which I think affected the Truma on-demand water heater, which the Truma also feeds the heat in this unit. So it also come out from underneath the couch, and there's an outlet here and over there. So you got heat traveling around here, so it's kind of cool. But I think it would have to do something with the propane leak somewhere, because the Truma cannot perform. And we put it electric, and the water will go down to 72, 75. So that's not hot water. So that's the only major address. I mean, I found a couple of sealant to be done, but physically, these are little short unit, so they don't flex like our 35 and our 40 footer Class A people, or Super C, where we got a frame of 35, 40 foot. This is compact. It's on a little pickup frame. We don't have the weight carrying that we have in the big Class A and the pusher. So there's less tendency of movement in those. So it's kind of interesting to see the structure keeping together, and it's nice. Everything looks phenomenal. I'm happy for him. It was probably built on a Wednesday. It's definitely not a Monday rig or a Friday rig. So I think he's really lucky. So I hope you enjoyed what we have. Remember, and try to subscribe to what we have going on our YouTube, and Blue Ox on the Run RV inspection, Blue Ox RV inspection also. So try to stay on there and follow us and ask us what you would like to do. So we appreciate you being around. Thank you for following. And remember, it is not about the destination. It's all about the journey.